What up, good people? Back with the book plug. Today's book is going to come from Mr. Frederick Douglass, and it's the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. If you don't know Frederick Douglass, he was he was a former slave who taught himself how to read and escaped slavery. And throughout his life, he was a big abolitionist for his people. He always spoke against the atrocities of slavery. He wasn't afraid to go head to head with whoever that disagreed with it. He's known for giving a lot of speeches in front of all white crowds, talking about the atrocities that he went through during slavery. And so this book pretty much details his life as a child. Some of his former slave owners and overseers, some of the things that they done to him, while he was in slavery, as well as the things that he was able to witness, first person view. Frederick Douglass was a close, I won't say close friend, but he was a close ally with Abraham Lincoln, and he was able to get black people inducted into the North, the Union side as soldiers to fight for their freedom in the Civil War. Frederick Douglass, a fun fact about Frederick Douglass that I didn't know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know, is he's one of the most photographed African American men in history. And if you Google it right now, photos of Frederick Douglass, you'll never see a picture of him smiling. Frederick Douglass said that he never wanted to smile in his photos because he always wanted to have that serious look, and he wanted the people to take him, not only him, but his people serious. And so he never smiled in his photos. And so, this is a good book. It's not really a lot of pages. It's under 100 pages, so this is something you can knock out, in a day. But it has a lot of good information from that perspective of a slave, because that's one thing, we see movies about slavery, we hear word of mouth, but to actually hear from somebody that was actually in the midst of it and escape from it, it don't get no better than that. Don't get no more realer than that. So, if you get a chance, check out Frederick Douglass, the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. Good book. Peace.